I'm quitting my day job to focus 100% on acting. I booked my very first audition with my LA rep. It's a wrap. But now the big question, did I achieve my goals this year and make enough money from acting? I followed up with a commercial agent that I had auditioned for because I hadn't heard from them in about a week. I'm on vacation right now and they said that they would love to offer me commercial representation. So I said yes. I am officially with the Daniel Hoff agency for commercial reps. In LA, you guys, I finally found some kind of commercial reps. And so right now I need to work for a little bit. I'm on vacation, but also, you know, there's always a little bit of downtime. Everybody's like napping or making a little snack. Everything's chill right now. We do plan on going swimming later because we're in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I need to connect all of my representation. I want to introduce them to my San Francisco reps, to my Phoenix reps, so they all are aware of each other. Give them my book out dates because I'm on vacation. And then there's a bunch of paperwork. I have to connect my casting networks, my Actors Access, Casting Frontier, and there's a new casting app that I need to download and make a profile in because it's free until January to upload information. So I'll tell you guys more about that. But basically, oh my gosh, I finally have representation in LA and I'm so excited. Well, commercial reps. I still need theatrical reps. But okay, I need to go do those emails. I'll talk to you later. Good morning, you guys. We are filming a farmers market episode of Bernadette the Brave, and I am at the Jack London Square Farmers Market. Good morning. I am on set of White Cube Store. We're at Mama Dog Studios. I feel like my audition spidey senses are on high alert because today is Bernadette the Brunch. We have a huge event for the web series, fundraising event, and I had an alarm set, I think for 7 a.m. and I woke up at 5:01 a.m. and I was like, oh, I feel like very alert, and it's probably because I have so much to do, and I'm like, as soon as I open my eyes, I'm like, let's go. So I check my email. 1 minute before I woke up, I got a self-tape request from my agency in San Francisco, MDT, and it's due tomorrow, Monday, by 4 p.m. And guess where I'm going to be tomorrow? I'm going to be on set because we are filming another episode of Bernadette the Brave. And so I need to film this audition right now. Just 2 actions. They said we could ad-lib if we wanted. And then of course they asked for current digitals and my slate. But I really need to film and edit this in 26 minutes or less so that I can stay on schedule and get ready for the event. For one of these, I need to say some kind of like update the doctor on some numbers. So I'm just gonna Google like what that would be. And then I'm gonna fix my mascara. Insurance approval software, insurance verification software. That's what I'm gonna say. Insurance, I don't even know if that's right. Oh my God, 5:45, I need to hurry. Bernadette the Brunch fundraising event was so it was so much fun, and we raised over $4,000. I know I haven't talked too much about me producing Bernadette the Brave this year, but this has taken so many hours to produce and film and everything. And this is exactly what it is like to be a filmmaker. 1 minute you're the star of the show, then the next minute the party's over and you have to clean up, wash the dishes, throw away all the trash, pick it off the floor. And now off to set again for Bernadette the Brave. Thank you so much, Park Social, for letting us film today. We are entering the slow season. At least in my experience, everyone seems to slow down for the November and December holidays. There's more events to go to, but less auditions. That's the trend for this year. Mandy, one of the production sound mixers for Bernadette the Brave, mentioned that she was entering a 48-hour film competition. So I volunteered. I was like, if you happen to need an actress, let me know. And she did. So I starred in her film Paranormal Idols, and we were screened during the event. Remember. Good morning. Today is November 14th, and I am 1 minute away from a meeting. I actually should click start, but today is turning into a super busy day. I have a couple of outfits here for callback and 2 auditions that I need to film. But first, I have a 9:15 meeting for Bernadette the Brave. We are filming another episode this Saturday, and then I am co-hosting the podcast with Tony Capistone, the Brave Maker podcast. And then I have my callback at 11:30. And then after that, I need to film 2 auditions, and one of them is due before 2 p.m. Podcast is over. We talked to Andy Compton, who's a filmmaker in Missouri, and now I have a callback in about 25 minutes. So I'm looking here at my casting networks to see what I wore during my audition so I can wear that again, because I thought I wore this green shirt, this green shirt. But now that I saw my audition, I actually wore this one, and then I had a clip in my hair. Let's change into this shirt. In the description, they wanted it to be like The Office style. Dry comedy was one of the inspirations they sent me. I'm going to watch back the audition that I sent in because they asked for 3 takes, and I did one inspired by Audrey Plaza, one inspired by Phyllis, and then one of me like as if I was working in an office and genuinely wanted to help my coworkers. Since it's a Zoom audition, I am gonna do it on my phone just because it's like the easiest thing to move around if they want me to move around, and I'm gonna have shoes handy because I do not wear shoes inside my house unless it's for an audition. When I sent in this audition, I was using my office chair, like my desk chair, as a prop. I like popped into frame like this because the character I'm playing is supposed to be in her cubicle and like, you know, just looking out really quick. I'm gonna keep my chair handy and see if I can use it, if it's okay, if they want me to do something else. But let's watch my audition that I sent in maybe a week ago and see what notes I can take to remind me to do these takes if they want me to do a particular one. Oh yeah, it's in Spanish.
Grandes noticias.
Thanks so much. That was fun. They gave me a ton of different directions to do it. We'll see if I get it. Now, as I was waiting to do that audition, I got a self-tape audition request from my agency in San Francisco. So now I need to do one for my agency in LA, one for my agency in Phoenix, and one for my agency in San Francisco. And now off to set again for Bernadette the Brave. And we are at a dentist's office in Oakland. So if you need to get your teeth cleaned or need any work, you can come here in Oakland. We got this space from the doctor, and we are filming Scary's Boss today, and we have Lisa, the writer of the episode, here. I booked my very first audition with my LA reps and flew to Florida to film it. Best thing was that I found out about it the same day I was going into the office for my orientation. Must be the year of getting representation for me, because I have an old friend that I met many years ago who is now a commercial agent at an agency in Atlanta, and they're looking for more people that are Latinos and that speak Spanish. And so he approached me about commercial representation, but today I had a meeting with him and the other agent in the agency, and I am now repped in Atlanta across the board. They also submit in a lot of other places. There's just so many logistical things that I need to figure out now and like make sure that we have really great communication. I have so much like to process, so much to talk about in regards to that and how that all happened, but I just wanted to like document it because it happened today, December 16th, 2024, and I'm just a little bit all over the place because I have so many things that I'm doing, but I need to get back to work. Taking the leap into acting full-time has been nothing short of transformative. I've discovered a deep love for the process, just as strong but very different from my love of being on set. I've learned to trust my gut when choosing jobs no matter what others may think. Starring in a film? Rewarding and sometimes brutally long, exhausting days in front of the camera. Background work on a big budget show where I am on camera for a total of 15 minutes for the whole day. It was surprisingly enjoyable, especially with smaller groups where we actually get treated well and not like a herd of cows. But now the big question, did I achieve my goals this year and make enough money from acting? Let's break it down. Happy New Year. I am going to show you my 2024 audition tracker, which I could not have stayed this organized without this audition tracker. And yes, it is a Google Sheets template that is available for you if you want it. The link is in the pinned comment. In the past 12 months, I did 138 auditions. 64 were commercial, 10 were for feature films, 18 were for short films, 18 were for voiceovers, and then the rest was everything else like industrial, internal usage, other projects. And I got 8 direct bookings, meaning I didn't have to audition for them. Like maybe I auditioned for the person before and then they offered me a role, or they've just worked with me before or seen my acting and they knew they wanted to cast me. Out of all of those auditions, I booked 2 were web series, 6 were feature films, 10 were short films, 3 were commercials, 2 pilots, an animation, and 2 YouTube videos. And of course, I auditioned for my agent, and I filmed and was one of the producers on the web series Bernadette the Brave, and that I was cast in 2023. Not everything that I was booked in did I get to film, and I might not get to ever film all of these projects. The animation that I was booked in, they ghosted me. One of the LA agencies that contacted me, I also asked some questions, they ghosted me. I was cast and then uncast? Uncast, is that a word? From a short film because they did some rewrites and then I just no longer fit the character. A feature film that was in production before I went to set had to pause its production. A short film that I booked, they scheduled me to film on a date that I was already filming Bernadette the Brave, and I had told them these dates before I even accepted the role, and they said, yes, we're gonna take care of it, don't you worry. And then stuff happens. They booked me for the dates that I was already filming something else, and then the rest of them are just in pre-production still, or might never happen because a lot of the projects that I do are independent. And even if the projects aren't independent, a lot of projects can get canceled. I started 2023 with talent reps in San Francisco, and I am ending 2024 with reps in San Francisco, Arizona, Atlanta, and LA. I'm sure if you're an actor, you want to see what casting websites I am using to see if they work for you. Casting Networks for sure was the top one this year with 56 auditions, and then Actors Access with 6 auditions, although I know for a fact that's going to change a lot in 2025 because my reps in LA and Atlanta have already sent me auditions through Actors Access, so I know I'm going to use this website a lot more this year, so I'm going to pay again for the membership. And then a bunch of them were emails or messages or in-person events, like people that are already new or people that somebody recommended me to them, so they contacted me. And then the last one was a trial. I tried Backstage again, and I did get 24 auditions from them. But if you want to hear like the whole story of me trying it out, I already have a video up here so you can see it there. And out of the 138 auditions that I did, most of them were from San Francisco and then LA and then everywhere else. Oh man, I know for a fact that this year I'm going to get way more self-tape auditions for LA now that I have agents here. And do I need a day job still? Yes, I really do. I have not made enough money. A lot of the work I did was independent work, which means I don't get paid very much. I didn't join SAG-AFTRA this year, but 2025, for sure, guys. I really feel like I'm living my dream life, except that I'm not making as much money as I want to be making. You know, I'm figuring it out. Most of us actors, the reality is we do not make enough money just from acting to be able to make a living wage. And that's just like the stats, like Google it. The likelihood of you watching this video making enough money from acting to make a living is not good. And I'm not saying that so that you cannot pursue acting. I'm saying it so that you have a better understanding of the industry. Like I've been doing this for 16 years, and most of my actor friends that I've met throughout these 16 years have quit or have been able to do acting and something else alongside it, like had another career. So I'm also trying to figure that out. I love making YouTube videos, so I hope I can continue to make them and maybe make some money from these videos. So if you want to sponsor one of my videos, DM me and I'll send you my email if you're interested in talking about that. But I also have my audition tracker, which I could not have been this organized and in keeping track of all of my auditions and knowing what I just did and what I should do next if it wasn't for my audition tracker. So So I do sell this on Etsy for $5, and if you want to support me and help me create another source of income, you can purchase the audition template. Yeah, the audition template. I have a 2023 one, a 2024 one, a 2025 one, and I'm sure next year there'll be more, just because I think this is such a valuable tool for all actors. So now, what do I want to accomplish in 2025? It's right here. Okay, that's enough.